Hi guys, so before we get into the video, I just wanted to let you know that I created a Facebook page and you could find that by searching Be Nigerian in the Philippines without space on Facebook, and my page Life with Joyce will come up. So you could like this page. It's a way of me communicating with you guys easily as well as you guys communicating with me. So like the page, share with your friends who may be interested in my content, and enjoy this video guys, and thank you guys for subscribing. Being a student in the Philippines, it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. I feel out of place. They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be telling you a little bit about my experience so far, as a student here in the Philippines. I haven't really experienced much, but a little I have experienced, I would share it with you guys. Yes, I would share it with you guys. And first of all, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Welcome back if you're already subscribed to my channel. And if you do not hit the bell right next to the subscribe button, you wouldn't get notified whenever I upload a video, because I think some of my subscribers don't get notified, or they just stopped watching my videos, which is fine. But I mean, share this video, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment down below what your thoughts are. I really enjoy reading your comments. So I haven't really experienced much when it comes to school because I barely started, but it hasn't been easy at the same time. But I am someone who adjusts easily to whatever situation, so I know that as time goes on I will adjust better. So the registration period so far has been okay. There's still the language barrier. Sometimes it's hard to understand people, but at least like every school, or I don't know every school, but I know the schools in the Philippines, they speak English or they teach in English. But I have had friends, comment, or who went to undergrad here and even high school, saying that sometimes the teachers explain stuff in Tagalog, like they switch between English and Tagalog. I haven't really experienced that, but if you watched my Being Nigerians in the Philippines 5, I think learning how to speak Tagalog, I did say when I went to write my entrance, I did say that when I went to write my entrance exams, they gave some instructions in Tagalog, but they were like instructions that when you see other people doing it, you just kind of follow along. So that wasn't like a big deal. And so far, when I asked for directions, like the first time I went to school, like to get to my department and all of that, it was pretty easy to ask for directions. However, I haven't seen anyone like me. Okay, the first time I went to my school, when I was leaving, I saw a black guy, or an African American, I don't know. He was just walking maybe out of school or close to the school area. But the first time I went to school, like I actually went to school for registration, not like for the entrance exam and all of that. The first time, sorry if I'm looking like, I'm trying to film on two cameras to see which quality is better. So if I keep shifting my gaze, I'm sorry. So the first time I actually went to school for registration, I think undergrads were doing their registration or something. There were so many, like I probably, like there were more than, or like about 1,000 people on just one strip, like one strip. Yeah, just one strip, and I did not see any like black person or whatever. But I mean, it's okay, but sometimes I do feel out of place. I'm not even gonna lie, I do feel out of place when like I'm literally like the only black person that I saw in a whole school throughout the day. Like, I know they have international students. My dad even knows someone who finished from the medical school at that particular school. The reason why I'm not saying the name of the school is I don't know, for like safety or just to keep some things personal, because you can't, as time goes on I might share with you guys, but for right now, for my personal personal reasons and also personal safety, I am keeping like where I'm schooling to myself for now. And I am a graduate student, so it's not undergrad. I am a graduate student. So not seeing people like me generally, sometimes it does make me feel out of place. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable, because it's hard to interact with people. It's hard to just make friends because cultural differences and stuff like that. And I feel maybe in the graduate school, maybe because I haven't really started there, people just kind of keep to themselves. Even when I went to like write I passed the exam stage. When I went for the interview, a girl came up and was asking a question, which I tried to respond. But there was someone else sitting right next to me, and that person obviously was a Filipino and spoke Tagalog. So they just like started interacting, and I'm there like, oh my gosh. Because you can't just jump into a conversation where you have no idea what they are saying. They are literally speaking their language, and you're sitting there like, yeah. So it's really hard because if everybody else speaks a language and you don't, and like you see people, if it's different if like someone's having a conversation in English and then you hear something that sounds familiar, you could easily jump in and be like, oh yeah, I also did this, I also did that. But when you're speaking a different language and they're already like deep into conversation, trust me, there is no way you are going to just jump in. I mean, you don't know what they're saying. But I mean, like, I have had people like say hi to me and stuff like that, but I haven't really started classes. So maybe when I start classes, I would get to make more friends. But right now, I do not have any friend in, like, I don't have any friends in my school. So it's just like going to a new school. You have to make friends. It's the same feeling, but like a lot of the times, like I said, I feel so out of place. But it's a good school, and the department I'm in is quite reputable. And I'm glad to be there. I'm glad I got accepted, even though I had to write exams and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not easy. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe when classes start and I get to meet more people in my classes and stuff like that, it will get easier. But for now, so don't take this as what it's like schooling in the Philippines. This is just like the first stages. I've only been to school maybe like 4 times, and another issue I'm facing is that I live so far. It literally takes me approximately 4 hours to go and 4 hours to come back. That is like 8 hours when I want to go to school. Just because, like I said, I'm in a foreign country. It's not like I have family in the city that I could stay with and easily go to school and stuff like that. And because I don't know my surroundings and stuff like that, I always go from home. So I literally sometimes have to wake up before 5 a.m. so I could beat the traffic and be in school by 8 to do my registration and stuff like that. So it's not easy waking up that early. By the time you get to school, even to do your registration, you're tired, and registration, you have to walk, you have to do so many things. So far, I'm just exhausted. The thought of school is just overwhelming, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta survive, gotta keep up. Like, and this is barely, I know when I get settled, I'm obviously going to have to, this is just me talking, so I mean, hopefully you're not bored. This is just me talking. It's not like I planned, comparing or what I'm going to say or anything. I'm just talking, like I'm talking to a friend. Like, you over there, you're my friend. You are my, I don't have any friends in school, so you guys are my friends. So what was I saying? Oh, dang. Yeah, when I do get settled, I'm obviously going to move closer to school. I didn't really want to stay in the dorms just because I finally found their calendar yesterday. Today is Tuesday, so I found it on Monday. And apparently classes started on the 3rd. I'm not even done with registration. Well, maybe by the time I upload this video, I may be done with registration. But I'm not even done with the registration, guys. I'm literally, and then, as I said, I live so far away, and then I literally have to plan because I don't really understand the bus systems. And if you go by bus, I feel like it would just take more time if you're already going that far. Literally, with a driver, a private car, it takes me 4 hours. So if I'm trying to get a bus, and buses probably don't go like straight to where you're going, probably have to get to another place, change bus, and I'm not used to the area, and I'm not language barrier and stuff like that. If I was in Nigeria and I didn't know anywhere, it's a little bit easier because it's easier to communicate. So far, being a student in the Philippines, it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. I feel out of place. Communication, like I said, maybe when I make friends, and then sometimes I feel in the Philippines they speak Tagalog. It's just the same way in Nigeria. Our main language is English. So it's like, if it's easier and I know for some people, I'm not saying all, for some people, Tagalog is like, it's their English. It's how English is to me. That is what they speak on. I'm sure they only speak like English maybe when they have to, but if they're just like me, I would only speak English. Once in a while, I might speak my mom's language. I'm not even fluent in my mom's language, but English is the official language in Nigeria. I'm sorry this video is too long. So I feel like sometimes you might be stressing, because some people speak English quite alright, but when they speak English, you could tell some people are men, not everybody, don't get offended by this. Some people, like, it takes time for them to like put their words together when they have to speak in English. It's the same thing for me if I have to speak like in my mom's language. Like I'm going to struggle with it. I might be able to get the words out eventually, but like I struggle with it. It's not like how English, I ain't even thinking about what's gonna be next. Like I'm just talking, I'm not thinking about it, So sometimes it feels like stressful to them. I heard someone told me it's stressful for them to have to speak in English to you because they have to really like sometimes think about the words and stuff like that. So it's like me having to speak in my language, I have to mentally be prepared for it, to think about it and then speak. So they'll rather just speak in their language if they have, rather than having to stress themselves to speak English. I'm not saying that, I'm not, no offense, but I'm just saying in some situations that's how it is. So that is what it is so far. I'm sorry I was rambling all over the place, but I just didn't want to like come up here like prepared. I just wanted to talk to you guys like I would talk to my sister or my family or my friends, because you guys are my friends. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. If you're also a foreign student in the Philippines, let me know your experience. Maybe you guys can help me cope better. I know that I would adjust as time goes. Like I adjust to every situation. It's just because I'm new and I'm a very awkward person. Like ask anybody. I am so awkward in new situations. It doesn't mean I'm not coping, but you can literally sense the awkwardness. Yeah, I'm just a very awkward person. On camera, it may not seem that way, but it is what it is. Like, I'm just really awkward, guys. So imagine I'm awkward, you now put me in a situation where, like, you don't just have people around me easily. Like, you could literally be the only black person in, like, the whole department. Everybody's speaking Tagalog to each other and you only speak English, so you can't make conversation. You can't just jump into conversations and be like, oh yeah, that happened to me, that was really fun. Nah bro, I don't work that way. It's not gonna work. But yeah, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Give it a thumbs up and like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know some of your experience down below. Like from my Tagalog video, learning Tagalog, someone said that in their school when giving presentations, some people like mix Tagalog with English and stuff like that. So it's not going to be easy, but like I said, you guys are going on this journey with me. This is basically what my channel is about for now. It's about my life. I'm also going to change my channel name pretty soon, so look out for that. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Share this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, comment your thoughts, comment anything you want to comment. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Bye guys. Who needed saving? When you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how